Hi, Lee.
Hi, Kat. How are you?
Hi. I am hanging in there. How are you?
I am doing fan-freaking-tastic.
That's
I'm
I
excited on this whatever day we're doing this on.
have to say it's a Monday, and you're a fan
It is.
freaking fantastic. So that's pretty good for Monday.
I think I was too paranoid about oversleeping last night, so I don't think I slept at all.
How much
So
caffeine have you had?
not enough. I had a cup of coffee this morning. I actually did. I've gotten into that cold brew coffee stuff.
Oh, really? Is it
Um,
good?
yeah, yeah. It comes in like a little, almost the size of an oil can or oil bottle of oil you get 10W30. And it's got a little reservoir, so when you squeeze the thing, it pours you a perfect shot of coffee, and you dump that in your almond milk, and it's instant coffee without the instant taste.
I'm still
So it's like
skeptical.
concentrated coffee, pretty much. Yeah, it's got a bitter taste to it, but it's pretty good.
In other words, it's like
Hey,
we have Cuban. We have Cuban, the cafecito. That's kind of like that, but cold.
yeah, uh-huh,
Yeah, makes
yes,
sense.
yeah. I'd be scared to drink more than a shot of this because one shot of this is about or the equivalent of 8 ounces of caffeine.
Hmm.
So, but it's just straight coffee, nothing else in it. It's just a concentrated form of it. We've made it at
Scary.
home before. It's just harder to make it clean.
Oh gosh. Oh no. All right.
So,
Anyway, on the opposite side of
do you, do
caffeine.
you do you know how I knew to buy this cup of coffee
No, you
or this
tell me how.
type of coffee?
Mm-mm.
Well, whenever I forget something that I'm going to the grocery store for, I can always access my Google Keep list to let me know that I need to go back and get it.
Really? So, all
Are you a
right.
keeper?
I am
Yes.
not. I try to be, but I end up losing notes. Like I'll use it as temporary notes and I'll forget they're there.
No, no, no. You make it a part of your daily existence, and you get by without it. The only reason I went and bought groceries yesterday, and my daughter asked me for chips. And I said, I'll see what I can do about that. Do you know how I forgot the chips?
No, how'd you forget?
They were not on my list. They were not on my keep list. And I've learned the grocery stores to get them, and I'll organize my grocery list on Keep by the grocery store. And then I can pull that handy dandy thing up right there, and I can see the stuff that I need to get. Um, Sugar-free gum, shrimp, horseradish, and pouch toppers for baby food. Um,
Yummy.
yeah, so that way Frank can feed himself.
Is that a
Um,
collaborative list?
It is collaborative. So right there, and I'll hold that up so you can see there's a little avatar of my lovely wife and family. So that way my wife can see it at the same time too. Um, and either one of us that shows up can figure out what we need to get, when we need to get, why we need to get it. Um, so let's take this a step deeper. So what I'm going to do, this is my personal list. I'm going to share this with the account that I am on right now. So add collaborator, and I know this is a good pod right here. CME, share a list. But okay, so I've shared my grocery list with us,
Okay.
and I am going to go over to Google Keep real quick. And let me share my screen with you and show you what I've got going on here. And let's do that. We'll go for the infinite effect. And let's look at this. So you should be on the list. We've got two things going on here, cat stuff and Publix. And on this Publix list, this is what I love about it. We've got the stuff that we've checked off that we've added and purchased already. But as I go into this list, I can do more edits. So if like, oh, we didn't mean to add that. Who added that thing? We'll delete that. But I can also come through here and add more stuff, like more stuff, more stuff, more stuff. And somebody has been adding more stuff. Oh, look, Cat's on this list too.
Yes.
So Lynn's going to be really confused whenever she sees my grocery list and says, what are you doing? But yeah, so it's really handy dandy. You can set notifications and reminders by place or by time. So right now we have this reminder set to go off whenever we hit the Publix in Rome. Or if we know there's a certain day or time that we're going to the grocery store, or if we need real coffee, and I need to know to get it whenever I leave Pepperell High School at 4:30 today,
Yeah.
I can go pick it up.
That was almost real time updated there.
Yes, it's pretty insane. The other stuff it does in here, now the mobile app is fantastic, but what I love about this that's really kind of come on is whenever you go in to take a note, again, it syncs across devices. The notes are individually collaborative, but you have the ability to do a note with a drawing. And so if you have something that has a stylus on it, it's really handy dandy because I can click on the pen and I can write the letter E repeatedly, or I can erase. Thank you for not making me erase all that, Google. That's very sweet of you. But what we've discovered here is if I add Miss Cat Flippin as a collaborator on this one too,
Okay.
then we can draw together. And
Look at that.
so,
You got like a little notation there of like a good idea.
mm-hmm. So if I were to write a math problem, Cat can then come in here and add some notation to the drawings as well.
Mm-hmm. Which I will do. All right, so I will share my screen so you can see what I see on the flip side.
Okay,
That
bring
was ironically meant, flip side. All right.
You got to buy that domain name.
I know, right? All right, so you can
That may
see
be,
right there, right? That's what we had. Oh, it takes a little while for your image to propagate, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It takes it a second.
There we go.
There we go.
There it is. All right, so what I'll do now is I'll click on it, and I can say equals. I literally had to think about that for a second. I need more coffee.
3 + 3 = 7.
I said 6. I got it right. I got it right.
We got it.
Space. Okay. And then I'll just click out and see my update there. Saved. Yep. And I'll stop presenting and doing that crazy Inception stuff. I always forget to do application window rather than the full screen. I'm not that smart yet.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Come on, see.
The other piece of that, I'm going to share back to mine real quick. Recently, this past week, they just added the ability to, maybe a week ago or something like that. Let's go application window this time, and let's pick that. They just added the ability to integrate Google Docs in here. So if I have, are you seeing my Keep screen or my Google Docs screen?
I am seeing your Google Docs screen, your Drive.
And now Drive. Okay. So inside of Google Docs, if you, let's kill that right there. If you go up to Tools and go to Keep Notepad.
I don't see your tools.
It will, are you seeing the Keep Notepad?
Okay. No, I don't see a doc. I see a Drive. I see Drive.
Okay. Maybe I chose the wrong application window.
See, and therein is the inherent issue with application window.
Yeah, let's share the whole screen again.
Sure.
Let's leave that application window behind. Get your act together, Google.
I know, right?
All right. So now I'm on the document.
There we go.
And over on the right-hand side, because I went to Tools and Keep Notepad, it pulls up my notes from Keep. So if I'm working on this document here, Kat and I are collaborating either inside of Keep or inside the document. We can choose to go to Keep. Well, let's refresh this and see what other notes I got. Hey, there's that one. Or I can add this to a document now.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so that was very cool.
That's a collaborative note we've got going on that we can then share with each other. And I could add all my notes, and it pulls up everything here. Because sometimes Keep is great for that ability to really go in there and, here, I'm coming back, really go in there and find some information and collaborate and get some stuff together. But sometimes you need a little bit more out of it, and that ability to go back and forth between Google Doc and a Keep note is pretty powerful.
It is extremely powerful. So I'm impressed. See, Keep, I always have my own to-do list. I guess, you know, some people, I keep a handwritten one, but I can see from like a teacher perspective how that's powerful. By the way, I noticed Keep is now one of the core suite of tools in your admin dashboard.
They just added that, so that's pretty fantastic. Yeah, again, it's been my little unsung hero for about 2 or 3 years now that I just can't get away from.
Yeah, so for people, you know, your domain administrators or your technology leaders, whoever's paranoid about security and privacy and keeping track of that kind of stuff, problem solved. And now I'll go to Vault, et cetera, so forth. So that's kind of awesome. But I can think like as a teacher, gosh, that collaborative, that's almost a collaborative whiteboard. It's not real time, but almost. And then being able to put it into a doc, I mean, that kind of reinvents like collaborative researching and writing papers. Like it's much better than just inserting comments because gosh, the comment stream can get crazy sometimes.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can. So my advice, and again, I judge my success by whatever I can get my wife on board with, and she jumped headfirst into Keep because it just made our lives easier. So that's a win for me in my googly heart to bring her in. So,
your googly heart, I can see it now.
My googly heart, yes.
You
it grew 3 sizes that day.
Oh my God. You bleed blue, green, yellow, and red.
Yes, I do.
There we go.
And hey, that bell means that I think we're almost done.
That was perfectly timed.
That was, yeah. So, well, yeah. We'll be coming back at you again pretty soon with some more goodness.
Definitely.
But that's this week's quick GEGGA. It's the thing. I don't know. Moment. I had something there and I lost it. So
and do we have a guest coming on next time?
We need to.
Okay.
I think we've got a possibility.
Well, if anybody's interested, you just need to let us know. I mean, just a little thing in the G+ community, or, I mean, Lee Green is easy to reach at. What's your email address, Lee?
Lee@itsleegreen.com.
Yes.
That's a good one to reach me out.
Classic. And I'm just cat flipping everything. So catflipping@gmail. Yeah. Or just, add us on Twitter.
Yeah, it's Lee Green @catflipping. So holler at us. We'll be sending this out. So thank you very much. Hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and we shall see you soon.
You got it. Happy Monday, Lee.
Happy Monday, Cat.